Nice. Nice. Yeah, that story of Pentheus, the version of it I found, and I wish it's in a play by one of the, famous Greek plays. I feel like I should know this.
Hmm.
Um,
Not Sophocles.
no, I don't think so. Well, I'm not going to find it, but I'm
Hmm.
embarrassed. I'm embarrassed not to know. My classic education is my lack of a classical education is showing. But the version of it I heard is he manages to convince Pentheus to to sort of come with him, but Pentheus wants to go up and sort of spy on the women doing the ecstatic thing. And Dionysus brings him out of the city dressed as a woman and brings him up, but the women, the Bacchantes or the Maenads are they either see him or they suss him out or something, and they realize he's no good, and then they see him as a lion and they kill him and they tear him apart, like you're saying. And his mother tears his head off and sticks his head on top of her wand or her pine cone staff, or
Yeah.
there's some argument pine cone. There's some argument that it was fennel, which
Hmm.
is not a very strong plant, so I'm not sure how that works. There's some argument that it was just a spear, but whatever it was wrapped in ivy to sort
Hmm.
of symbolize maybe both the forwardness and the sort of patience, the sort of calm that's required for that.
Hmm.
Um, the ivy being sort of like a protective thing. But she takes his head and sticks it on a spear and brings it back into town and shows her father, so Pentheus's grandfather, look what I found. Look, I killed this lion, aren't I brave? Look, I've got his head right here. And in that moment, she like the madness fades and she realizes it's her son, and it's grief and tragedy all around. Classic Greek tragedy.
Sounds like a
Um,
terrific story. I mean, man, that really
yeah.
takes it up a notch.
Yeah. I want to go back and read some more of these some of these Greek plays because they sound I know the stories because I've heard them summarized like in that book, but I've never actually gone and read. I think maybe in high school we had read Lysistrata, or maybe that was college I read it. I remember reading Lysistrata at some point, which is a funny play, but is not very it's not a tragedy, it's a comedy.
Hmm.
Um Yeah, and I don't know. You touched on like a lot of the stories that I had found as well in my research, um, in sort of trying to prepare for this. Shout out to my friend William for all of the links. I greatly appreciate that.